Hi, this is Radhika Iyer, songwriter, composer, and producer of my solo album titled The Voyage, releasing on June 1st. Today, I'd like to introduce two of my very wonderful co artists on this album, Varun Das on the drums and Pankaj Kant on the bass. One of the amazing facts about this album is that it is entirely a remote collaboration between four musicians located in the east and the west coast of the United States. I think in today's day and age, when a lot of us meet brilliant musicians that we'd love to collaborate with, but who are not local, I think remote collaborations can be a great way to, take your compositional spirit forward. Varun and Pankaj will briefly talk about their backgrounds, their musical backgrounds, their influences, and their stylistic approaches to my compositions. So please stay tuned for the release June 1st. Follow us, like us. Please send me your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much for your support.
So Varun, can you tell us what motivated you to be a part of this album and this music as a whole?
So as a whole, what motivated me to be a part of this whole project and experience was the fact that there are many different styles of music being incorporated throughout the whole album. Like each and every song has its own identity. Like there's afro-cuban featured, there's straight up jazz featured, there are a couple of blues components, there's rock and metal, all styles that I've studied throughout my drumming experience, and I've been very happy and fortunate to have the opportunity to be able to fuse that to express my drumming.
So can you say something about Phrygian Fire?
Phrygian Fire is actually one of my most favorite songs in this album, just because of the fact that I appreciate that the music video and the song itself to go hand in hand, and then it tells a story. For example, the piece starts off and ends with the beautiful flute, and it shows the tranquility like within the dark forest, and suddenly the drums just kick in and it transforms it, and it gives it more energy and it builds it to that climax, and then you just know that something big's gonna happen. And just the overall pace and energy was really, really exciting and really offered me an opportunity to express myself well.
Something about the jazz-based fusion song, It Just Feels Good.
I really loved the swing feel that was incorporated in that song. It was really, really different from the rest in terms of overall feel and overall mood of it. And it's also one of my favorites because I personally love jazz.
So, would you be able to tell us something about your experience with the band that you collaborated with in this project?
It was a very unique experience. It was literally East meets West. Two musicians from the East Coast meeting two musicians on the West Coast. I've been jamming with Varun for many years now, while both of us met with Radhika and Vinod for the very first time. And we've been collaborating essentially online to put the album together. And it was a meeting of the minds in the sense that while all of us brings very different perspectives to the music, but it all came together in terms of how it was presented on this particular album.
And what about Genesis? You've mentioned that that's also another favorite of yours.
So Genesis was actually the very first song that I recorded for on this album, and it actually helped me kind of gain appreciation of the overall theme of the album itself, and also kind of complement the softer and the like more aggressive parts in the song. There's a lot of dynamics to it, and it kind of it was a very enjoyable experience developing bass lines for both of them and be able to maintain the sensitivity of the song while going through the dynamics of it.